Hello, my lovies. How are you tonight? I am fantastic. So, tonight I'm going to be doing a technique that I saw years ago on YouTube by a wonderful Canadian artist by the name of M for Art 2D. It's EM, the number 4, ART, the number 2D. So M for Art 2D. She did this most unique thing where she put a puddle down on the canvas. She put a base coat, put a puddle of colors down, and then she would either swish it through fast, a piece of plastic, swish the colors up fast, or she would actually flick them to get her design, and then she would spin it out on her Lazy Susan. So I am going to do a video in honor of her because I truly believe somebody like that deserves to be noticed and deserves the recognition for coming up with this fast flicking of the paint. So I'm going to put my gloves on now. We have here some 2-ounce cups of paint, and I want to address something really quick. My paints are all mixed with 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, and they're a perfect consistency that we're used to, but sometimes people like to challenge me when I do these videos, and they like to challenge some of the things that I say. For instance, I said in one of my videos that if you take a heavy body paint and add all of your pouring medium, Floetrol, or water at once, that it would lump up. And I was told that that's not true. So I'm going to demonstrate for you now, just to prove my point. So here we have a cup. Here we have a medium-bodied paint. I'm going to put said paint in the cup. And to that, I'm going to add 2 parts Floetrol. Because that is how much I would have added altogether. And this was the point I was trying to make, to not mix it. Put all your fluid in at once to do it slow. Because I'm going to show you what happens here. Now, let me get nice and close up to the camera so this can be seen. I'm trying to make everybody's lives easier, and I'm being challenged. So here we go. Do you see what that paint is doing? Do you see it clumping up? That is because it is a heavy-bodied or a medium-bodied paint. This is not deco art. It's not a fluid paint. It is a medium body paint, and a heavy body paint would be even worse. So look at that mess I have to deal with now, okay? I would be here forever smushing it up against the side, trying to get that straightened out. So what I was trying to say, that if you're using a paint other than one of the craft store paints, like the Anita's, the Craft Smart, the Deco Art, any of those, if you're using a more expensive paint, what you want to do is add your color in, okay? And then you want to add a little at a time. Let's clean off this stick and reuse it. Little at a time, guys, okay? Now you see, little more. And you're going to keep doing that until your 2 parts of Floetrol is added in. It's a lot easier this way. Trust me. I don't say these things just to say them. I know what I'm talking about. And once it starts getting a little thinner, then you can start adding more in. Okay, so that's the point that I was trying to make, that with these thicker paints, you don't want to go ahead and add it in all at once. So this was a lot easier to mix up than dumping in the Floetrol or your pouring medium or whatever it is that you're using to mix your paints. This is a lot easier to work with than this clumpy nightmare. Okay, I can sit here for a half hour trying to beat this out and it's not going to work. And it's got nothing to do with the paint being bad, because you see right here, it worked fine. So that is my rebuttal to, I don't know who said, I can't remember, that it wasn't true that paints would do that if you add all the Floetrol in at once. Well, there you go. There you have it. Now, if you're mixing up, as I said, very runny paints, then you can probably add it all in at once. But I don't want to sit there and mix and mix and mix for hours. Just one color. So anyway, here we go. On to M for Art 2D's Technique. I have my little Lazy Susan. I have my canvas sitting on it. And I'm going to flood the canvas with some black. Now that I've made a mess on it, I'm going to move my airbrush. So my paints are kind of on the thicker side. You can see the consistency there. It leaves a little amount, but then automatically disappears. This black is Arteza Mars Black, mixed with Floetrol and water. That is it. And I'm just going to tilt her around. I've been wanting to try this forever and kept forgetting about it. So I'm going to bring some recognition back to Emily's, I believe her name's Emily's channel. She took a little, I don't know if she didn't film for a while on YouTube or what happened, but she's back and I'm loving it. Love her videos. They're very quick, to the point, and unique. And she comes up with the best names for her paintings, I swear. I will be sure to link a couple of her videos down below. Or I'll link specifically this type of art and then her channel. Alright, so I'm going to just take this and kind of bring it to the edge with my hand. I hope that my Lazy Susan is okay to do this with, because I have a really bad feeling for some reason that this painting is going to go flying. It will make for interesting art, that's for sure. Just trying to get that straightened out, the surface there. I'm actually going to use a little more black paint. I've always wanted to build one of those spinners out of the box fan, and I haven't. It's just a room thing for me. You know, I really have no room to keep all of this stuff. I would really love to make one of those. Okay, just straightening it a little bit. Smoothing it out. Now, this can go one of two ways. It can go really nice, and I can come up with a nice design here, or it's going to look like bloody murder on my walls. And I'm thinking the latter is right about where we're heading. Wish me luck, guys. I have no barricade up here. All right, I'm going to torch the air bubbles out really quick. There is no silicone in any of the colors, just so you know. All right, so let's see. What we do is we're going to pour some color down. I'm going to take the lids off the paint. I'm going to pause you while I do that. All right, so the little bit of glare you're seeing down here is just my light. There's nothing I could do about that. I apologize. All right, so we are going to do a puddle. Just do it right here. It doesn't have to be a perfect puddle. It could be a little bit of a wonky puddle. So that is purple, metallic purple by Artist Loft. This is Blick turquoise. I just want to be careful because I don't want to add too much. Then we'll come in with Holbein Luminous Rose. This paint I absolutely love. I love the texture. Just everything about it. It's a really good pigmented paint. And then we will go with some of that fluorescent orange that I just mixed up. Right in the center there. This is going to be a very bright pour. trying to find the name of that. That is Abstract Innovative Acrylic. I got that at Blick also. Then I'm going to come in with some fluorescent pink from Artist Loft. And then lastly, I'm going to add some yellow. Primary Yellow by Liquitex. Oh, I hear Clyde crying outside the door. It's night and he's looking for me. Lucky me. All right, so we have the colors down. And we get our piece of plastic, I guess. I have a piece of plastic that has a nice slap to it. And then I have a piece of metal, which also has a nice slap to it. Of course, I should use the one that has the least power to avoid my walls, but you already know that I'm gonna probably go with the plastic that will fling it just about everywhere. All right, so now she does this all different ways. She's got tons of videos. Sometimes she'll slide it through quick a couple times, then fling off of that. Sometimes she'll stick it in the puddle and fling it to get a design. I think that I want to do the quick swooping motion first. Okay. And then maybe right here, I could stick this in the paint. And do that. And then again, over on this side, same thing. It's just take your time and look at it, get the feel of which way you want to go. So this one's kind of in a impossible area. Oh, that was bad. Wow, that really flung. All right, so now let's see. Let's try to get a little more design going in here. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to take this little piece here. I think I'm going to come around like that. And then this one here. Like that. Ooh, that was pretty deep there, Tammy. I'm going to spin it a little bit now. Let's see what happens. I need a bigger Lazy Susan, I think. With a little more area to grab and to spin a little faster. I can't believe I just did that. Just stuck my whole finger through it. Got some nice cells developing here. They're very ghost-like. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to fix a little bit of this black where I really went down deep. The canvas should not be showing, obviously. So I'm just going to fill it back in like that. And I really hope you guys go check her out. She will also do things like ribbon pours, where she'll flick some of that out also. Just it's really, really unique art that you don't see every day. And like I said, she was on YouTube creating videos quite a bit, and then she had to leave for some reason. But I've noticed that she's back again, and I just really want to pay some homage to her. Pay a little homage to my girl. Not that she knows me. Talking like we're best friends. She doesn't know me. Anyway, so let's torch this sucker, shall we? See if it does anything. We got some pretty cells right here developing. No silicone, people. No silicone. Just paint and Floetrol. And I look forward to trying this technique out a little bit more. I'm going to try it with some primary elements, see how they do in it. So it's very abstract-y. We'll say that. Well, mine is anyway. I'm going to take some of this here and kind of get it to let me come down this way a little bit. And maybe I'll get my chopstick or my skewer, I mean. I really like this part here. I don't want to mess with that one. This is a little too thin on the tip. I like to use the side of the skewer to really drag that color out if I can. I probably could use a little more color right here. Right. Just gonna take this skewer and go right up like that. From this direction, it looks like a almost like a bug. Like that's the head with the antennas. You got the two legs in the front coming down here. Tell me if you see that. This is the head with the antennas, the two legs, right? Let's drag a little of that color down. Now see, that just gave me an idea, because we could turn this into something here. So I realize it's very abstract-y. But I kind of like it. Maybe have this belly extenuate down a little bit, that pink. You know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I like it. So right here, I need some black to flow back in there. Okay. That's it, guys. Please, please, please go check out her paint flicking videos, because they truly are one of a kind, and they're a whole bunch of fun to watch. Because like I said, they're not long. She does She edits and they're time-lapse, but she's explaining very clearly what she's talking about. Just go check her out. Tell her I sent you if you do. That's it. I'm going to torch it. I'll give you a close-up. I would like to try this with silicone in it to see what happens, but got some really pretty cells. I don't know if they're showing up on screen, but I'll show you them now. If you have a moment, can you please click on your subscribe bell and make sure the option all is marked off so that you receive all of my notifications. YouTube did an update and a lot of people are not getting notifications. If you can also, if you liked the video, click the word that says like. I do not have thumbs up, thumbs down. I have like and dislike. Click the like button. That helps my video with the algorithms and tells YouTube that people like it and want to see more of my stuff. And therefore, I will pop up more in the feeds. All the links that you need for most of the supplies that I use are in my Amazon shop. And I will link Emily's channel. I hope her name's Emily. I'm thinking M. It's got to be Emily. I hope. Anyway, let me give you a close-up. I don't know. I see a creepy bug. I don't know about you guys, but again, I see this is the head with the 2 antlers coming out. Maybe a wing. Maybe another wing. The 2 front legs. I guess in Tammy land, my bug has no back legs. Here is trail of paint that flew. So, almost hit my pretty jewelry here that I have to put away. So there you have it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And you know something, I'm going to explore this technique some more because those cells are just developing more and more. And it's really, really pretty. So, why not, right? So I have a very special collaboration coming up Thursday. And I believe it's this Thursday. Hope it's this Thursday. She said Thursday, so I'm thinking it's this Thursday. Anyway, and then I have another beautiful lady I'm going to be collaborating with in the near future, which I am not going to say. It's going to be a surprise. So I hope you guys stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, my friends, happy pouring. I'm looking at my bug. It looks like a beetle on its back that's getting fatter and fatter. Could that be the big body of the beetle? God. Oh, I'm tired. Time for bed. Good night, guys. Happy pouring.